Hi everybody, happy International Nurses Day. I hope you're enjoying your celebrations, and as a little treat I'd like to read a story from my picture book series which is called Emergency Ed. And I'm just going to show you an example of an image. This was taken by an art student many years ago. As you can see, he's an ambulance and his characters are coming to life in the back of the van. So I'll just read you a synopsis. Flowerpot Station is run by Rose, Mr Butters and his cuddly cat. It's an ambulance depot in Plankton Town, plus they help out with this and that. There's Denzel and Travis, the terrible twins, and Doris, the pensioner Van. But Eddie's their favourite, with his magical friends, an exciting but baffling clan. Theo Thermometer, Bandage Bill, and Betty Bed named just a few. There's Stethoscope Steph and Magic Medicine, who'll mix tasty potions for you. Ollie Oxygen, Danny Drip and Selena Sling will tie you in knots, and Wheelie Wheelchair will spin you around so you end up seeing dots. These are the instruments in Eddie's van that secretly come out to play. Healing, nurturing and comforting too, but watch out, they'll lead you astray. They complete the crew of Emergency Ed, but you can just call him Eddie. Mischievous, cheeky, unruly and fun. Turn the page when you're ready. Are we ready, Baxter? Baxter? Okay, well I'm ready. So this particular story is Eddie and the Snowman. Plankton Village was cold and grey and the ground was thick with snow. Mr Butters thought it awfully quiet. Where did everyone go? Denzel, Travis and Doris too were peeping over the wall. Eddie was desperate to take a peek, but his wheels were just too small. But what were they looking at over the wall, where a crowd had gathered to watch? Snow and sleighs and a brilliant array whizzing by in a colourful splotch. Sleighs of all colours were gathering speed and racing down the hill. Delightful screams flying by the farm and the old windmill. But they weren't alone on their colourful sleighs, as Eddie had joined in too. Get out of the way, he screamed in fear as down the hill he flew. Faster and faster, he couldn't stop, gathering snow upon his sleigh. I can't stop, he yelled. Look out, please get out of the way. Then all of a sudden his doors flew open, but what could everyone see? Colourful eyes and great big smiles were all hanging out in glee. Hold on tight, shouted Eddie in fear, as his sleigh began picking up speed. Over went the dustbins, the butcher's bike, and huge big buckets of feed. Theo's thermometer slowly dropped, and his feet began to freeze. Ollie and Billy were tied in knots, falling loose like a circus trapeze. Magic Medicine's potions escaped, shooting high up into the air, falling back down with a crash and a smash onto the seat of Wheelie Wheelchair. Eddie cried out, hang on, hold tight, as the sleigh fell out of control, balancing hard, leaning left and right with all his heart and soul. Denzel, Travis and Doris too chased after the getaway sleigh, slipping, sliding, ducking and diving, attracting crowds along the way. Stop, 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 they screamed in fear as Eddie veered out of sight. Over the bridge, across the fields of green now covered in white. Denzel, Travis, Doris too, Mr Butters, Rose and the cat, eagerly searching for Eddie and his friends over the snowy white land so flat. Until there in the distance they all could see a moving mound of snow. They slowly stepped back as to their horror the mound began to grow. Taller and taller the object grew, with 1,000,000 pairs of eyes, thicker, wider and stronger now, almost twice its size. It's a monster, they cried, run, 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 as they slowly crept away, followed by the huge white monster frantically trying to catch his prey. It's me, screamed Eddie, shaking off the snow, ice melting around his nose, trying to hide his magical friends, but shh, it's a secret nobody knows. Have a great day.